Hey everybody, it's Justice for Comics. It is Saturday on the weekend here, and I just got a couple books in the mail that I ordered a long time ago. I almost forgot about these books. It's been so long, so I wanted to kind of highlight them. A lot of people are aware of Cosmic Ghost Rider. So, I've been kind of on this kick where I've been buying store exclusives quite a bit. And when the Cosmic Ghost Rider series was announced, I saw I got a couple emails about it. And one of the books that I thought was really, really cool is done by Perillo. I think it's Luciano Perillo. Sounds like an Italian artist. He only does cover work, as far as I know. So there's 3 copies of this cover. This is a virgin color variant. There's also the trade dress variant. It's pretty cool. And also so I think those were limited to 3,000 copies each. And then the more rare one is the black and white virgin variant. I think this is limited to 1,000 copies. So apparently, I ordered this back in probably June or July. It was a while ago. And I can't remember the store. It might have been Unknown Comics. Had emailed me a few months ago saying, yeah, we had a problem. We got these books damaged from Marvel. So apparently a lot of these comic book shops that are running exclusives, they're having issues with getting quality product from Marvel. So that's why there was a huge delay. There was like a month and a half delay on getting this book. I think I almost forgot about it. So must be nice that I buy a book and forget about it. I think I paid for the set. I paid maybe $50 or $60. So I got a good price. I pre-ordered it way in advance, and I'm sure over time these things will do something based on the popularity of that character. So I wanted to highlight that. And also with that set came a virgin cover by Delato, he's one of my favorite artists, so I love Delato's work. So that's the virgin cover, limited to 1,000, and then there's also the trade dress version, limited to 3,000. So pretty cool book. I love Delato's artwork. So I was kind of on a kick where I was buying a lot of these exclusive covers. Kind of trying to back off on that. I think they're really cool. A lot of the artwork that's coming out, but yeah, you only have so much capital. So a couple other things I picked up at one of my shops. I had missed this. This is second printing of Venom #3. Yeah, just a cool cover. I don't know if the print runs a lot lower than, the first print should always be worth more based on that new character, but sometimes the second prints are worth a little bit of money because of the lower print run. And this has a pretty cool cover. So, and you got Miles Morales down here too, which is cool. So I picked that up. I thought I got that for cover. That was nice. Another book that's getting hot right now is Nameless. And, this is, the rumor is, I guess James Gunn put out on his Twitter feed one of the symbols. I think it's this symbol right here, but it's like intertwined, it's like 3 of them. And so there's a lot of people that believe that this is the book that's being optioned for a movie. Grant Morrison and James Gunn are good friends, so it kind of makes sense that they would collaborate on a movie. And so, of course, when a movie title is announced, the underlying book gets hot. So this was kind of one of these books that I bought the first 2 or 3 issues. So I have I have 2 copies of the A cover, which is basically this cover. This is the sketch variant I bought recently off of eBay. I think I paid like $40 or $49 for this, so good price. But and the sketch variant's pretty limited. I don't know how many of these are out there in the wild, but I think originally you could have bought this pre-ordered when it came out around $10 or $15. It's consistently selling above $50 right now, so I've seen some sales around $60 to $70 on this book, and the print run on this is very, very low. So, if that movie is confirmed, I would imagine this would get another big jump, and you want to probably own the scarcer of the print runs, and this is definitely one of them. So I thought I'd highlight that. So look out for some news on Nameless. You may have those, if you go to your local shop, you may be able to find them in a dollar bin. I mean, I've definitely seen them before in dollar bins, just because, the title, I only collected the first 2 issues and I kind of lost interest in it. It's kind of a horror, like a futuristic horror book, science fiction type, which just kind of runs right up James Gunn's MO. He's probably going to develop that into a movie. It seems pretty plausible that he's going to do that. So, the book's already jumping based on that, and we'll see if that really does come out. That's the movie that they're going to be doing. So, thought I'd highlight that real quick. Also, if you've been following Infinity Wars, there's been a lot going on with Gamora. I think this is a good book to pick up. This is the all-new Guardians of the Galaxy, issue number 3. In this issue, it deals with Gamora being inside the gemstone, or the soul stone rather, and basically talking to her older self, who's also part of the soul of the soul gem, or the soul stone. So this could be a pretty important book because it's kind of the origin of her other self that's in the Soul Stone. So this is the variant cover, which is like a 1 for 10 or 1 for 25. I think it's a 1 for 25, and then that's the regular A cover. I bought these off eBay pretty inexpensively. I mean, they were less than $10 or $15 each. So this could be a book that definitely does well based on what's going on right now with the Infinity Wars and with Gamora. Gamora is going to be a major character, and it looks like they're turning her into a major villain. So pretty interesting. So she's following in Thanos' footsteps. While I was at that shop, when I picked up that Venom copy, I also saw this for cover, which I think this is when it came out, it was a $10 book. It's a 1 for 10. I just love that cover. Infinity Wars #1, the variant. I think that's by Martin. Just love the color effect there. It's just a nice picture of Requiem, who we of course know is Gamora now. Spoiler alert. So I picked that up for cover. That was a good pickup. And also, what seems to be heating up online is Bloodborne. This is a Titan book. This is the second printing. This is based on a video game that came out. I think it came out in February of this year. Second prints you can still pick up, $10 to $15. The A cover is really hard to find in this. I remember seeing it on Midtown and thought, it's a pretty cool cover, but I didn't buy it. I kind of wish I had. That's a $30 to $40 book now on eBay if you can find it. It might be a good one to hunt for if you go to your local comic book shop. You might find a copy or two sitting in a back issue bin. This was one that if some of your shops ordered it, unless you're into the game, a lot of people probably weren't buying it. Therefore, that's why it also had a very low print run, and why now people that are looking for it, they're driving the price up because the print run is low. So that's kind of how capitalism works. Low supply and high demand makes the product, whatever it is, go up in value. So I picked that up for cover at one of my shops for $3.99. So I think that's going for $10 to $15 now on eBay. So I thought I'd buy that, see where it goes. I wanted to highlight those books for the week. I also want to post a video kind of highlighting some books I'm picking up that are coming out next Wednesday. So stay tuned. I will be posting a video fairly soon on that, just to give my opinion on what's coming out next week that is worth maybe grabbing at your local shop. Hope everybody has a great weekend. I'd love to hear your comments, and please, if you haven't done so already, subscribe to my channel and hit the bell for notifications. And I hope everybody has a great weekend, and I'll see you soon. Thanks, guys.